The dusty roads of ancient Palestine stretch endlessly under a blazing sun. Picture yourself walking these same paths 2000 years ago, where every stone tells a story of hope, struggle, and divine purpose. In the small town of Nazareth, a carpenter's son grows up among wood shavings and honest labor. His hands learn to shape timber, but his heart carries something far greater. Jesus of Nazareth begins his journey not in palaces or temples, but in the humble workshop of his earthly father, Joseph. The scent of cedar and olive wood fills his childhood, yet even then whispers follow him wherever he goes. At 30, everything changes. The carpenter sets down his tools and picks up a mission that will transform humanity forever. His first followers are simple fishermen, their boats bobbing gently on the Sea of Galilee. Simon Peter, rough around the edges but loyal to his core. James and John, brothers with fiery temperaments. Matthew, a tax collector despised by his own people. These unlikely companions become the foundation of something extraordinary. The teachings begin simply. Parables about seeds and soil, about lost sheep and prodigal sons. But beneath these gentle stories lies revolutionary truth. Love your enemies. Forgive 70 times 7. The last shall be first. These words challenge everything the ancient world believes about power, revenge, and social order. Crowds gather wherever Jesus walks. The sick reach out desperately, hoping just to touch the hem of his garment. Blind eyes suddenly see morning light for the first time. Lame legs discover the joy of running. Dead children breathe again in their mother's arms. Each miracle ripples through the community like stones thrown into still water. But not everyone celebrates these wonders. Religious leaders watch from the shadows, their authority threatened by this carpenter who speaks with divine confidence. Political tensions simmer as Roman occupation weighs heavily on Jewish hearts. Some hope Jesus will lead a military rebellion, driving out the foreign oppressors with supernatural power. Others fear his growing influence will bring Roman wrath down upon them all. The final week arrives with palm branches and hosannas. Jerusalem welcomes Jesus like a conquering king, yet he rides a humble donkey, not a war horse. The contrast speaks volumes about the kingdom he represents. That same week, everything unravels with breathtaking speed. Betrayal comes from within. Judas, one of the 12, accepts 30 pieces of silver for information about his master's whereabouts. The kiss in Gethsemane Garden becomes history's most infamous greeting. Soldiers arrive with torches and swords, arresting the man who could have called down legions of angels but chooses surrender instead. The trials are a mockery of justice. Religious courts condemn him for blasphemy. Roman authorities find no fault but bow to political pressure. Pontius Pilate literally washes his hands of the decision, yet still orders crucifixion. The crowd that welcomed Jesus with celebration now screams for his blood, choosing to free a murderer instead. Golgotha, the place of skulls, witnesses the darkest moment in human history. 3 crosses stand against a storm-darkened sky. Between 2 criminals, the Son of God hangs dying, yet still offers forgiveness to those who mock him. His final words echo across centuries. It is finished, but death cannot hold him. 3 days later, an empty tomb shatters every assumption about mortality and divine power. Mary Magdalene finds only grave clothes where a body should lie. Angels announce what seems impossible. He has risen. The disciples, hiding in fear, suddenly become bold witnesses of resurrection hope. This story transcends mere historical narrative. It explores themes that resonate through every generation: sacrifice and redemption, justice and mercy, human frailty and divine love. The carpenter from Nazareth becomes the cornerstone of faith for billions, his message of hope spreading from Jerusalem to the ends of the earth. In every retelling, whether through ancient gospels or modern cinema, These themes remain constant. Love conquers hate. Light overcomes darkness. Death itself bows before sacrificial love. The story continues to transform hearts, just as it did on those dusty Palestinian roads 2 millennia ago.